How do you handle whenever a customer asks for a discount on your service? You know, I've been making videos consistently for the past month or so, and today I just couldn't come up with a topic, and it's already late because I've been busy all day launching a new website, and you know, when last minute problems occur that I had to fix, but I was able to fix them, and then I didn't have time to think of a video to talk about today, and I want to be consistent. I want to get better at making videos. So what do you do when you don't know something? You ask ChatGPT. So that's what I did. I asked ChatGPT for a topic that I can just make a video off on the fly without really much scripting, and that's what I'm doing today. And I'll talk to you, and ChatGPT gave me the script of how do you handle discounts. And how I like to think about it is that you're gonna run across people asking for discount. And I've experienced this in multiple businesses that I had, like in photography, in real estate, and in real estate is like renting out a room, renting out a house, and people always try to deal with you, ask for discounts on the price, ask for a friend discount, and then you already gave, after you giving them the price, you also might hear a lot, oh, that price is too expensive, or these days people like to say that price is steep whenever you give a price. And it's tough because pricing can be difficult. You have to find the balance of profit, of affordability for your users, and the price always changes. Price depends on the market, and the market's dynamic. So it's hard figuring out price of things. And you don't want to be too cheap, because if you do too cheap, you have this issue about being raced to the bottom. And that was something I've experienced as well in selling on Airbnb, selling on Amazon, hosting on Airbnb, I mean. And then if you lower the prices too much, you don't get good customers. People are more likely to complain, people nitpick. So you have to experiment with the price. And whenever you do have a price and people say that it's expensive, that it's too steep, if they ask for a discount, usually I like to stay firm. This is the best price. We emphasize that the deal that they're getting, because most people, they don't know. Like I'm doing freelance web development. Most people don't know how much coding labor costs, what goes into it. And it's tough because you might hear advice be like, I'll ask for a budget, and then work with what their budget is, but people don't know these things. If you're entering a new field, if you need something fixed at your house or something, you don't know how much these things cost, these random things. So as the business owner, you have to do your best to give a price, and then if they say it's too expensive, just stay firm. I like to stay firm. So it kind of shows that you stand for something when you have your price. If you're like wishy-washy, or changes up, if you discount your price for the customer, a lot of the times it feels like they don't respect your price. They don't respect your service. So you're better off not doing it. You want to have your business be in a win-win situation where you get something out of it, the customer gets something out of it, and you both are better off. If it's not a win-win, you're better off not taking the deal. So whenever they ask for discounts, stay firm, but also there are scenarios where you can negotiate it. But when you negotiate it, you don't just say yes to the discount. You want to lower the service you have, like lower the amount of offerings you have. Alex Hormozi talks about this too. He talks about how when you negotiate, they ask for a lower price, you reduce an offer to them. And he also has this clever line of whenever a customer says, "Can you do it at a lower price?" You will respond with, "I can do it at a higher price," and that usually gets them. So you want to just come up with a price that you believe is best. Stay firm on it. If they ask for a discount, say no, or lower your offering if that's something you can do. If you repeatedly get that the price is steep, then you can make the adjustments later on. So when you make an offering to a new customer, they can see that price. They can see the new lower price. You might actually also have to figure out how you can lower your service, as in have a lower price point for your service, so you can provide it to more people to make it more affordable, because the market's giving you feedback that the price is too high. So if you have a service, experiment around, do market research on how to price your product, and then once you figure out a price, you just have to state it. If they try to negotiate, you can either lower the offering or just say no if it's not a win-win situation. You get feedback from the market, and then you can make a new offer if you get repeated feedback that things are too expensive. That's all I wanted to talk to you about today. There's actually this stray dog that I keep seeing. I'll show you. It's just a friendly stray dog that comes out in the evening times. Whenever I film in the evening, I run into him. So that's funny. I mean, not funny, but the dog's always happy. Sometimes I see people giving the dog food and stuff. So that's all I want to talk to you about today. Stay tuned for more videos as I talk about the journey of coding, traveling, business. I also I also have a freelance web development business. So if you ever need help building your app idea, feel free to message me. And then I also do coaching as well if you want to learn how to code so you can build your own app or get a job as well. Thank you so much for watching.